Okay guys, I've been renting my Airbnb out for a little while now, so we're going to do a little clean check. We're going to see if that $200,000 bill of cleaning fee was sufficient. Come with me. Now from Exhibit A, you can see the bed has been used. I'm not happy about that. I clearly have a designated floor area for the guests to sleep. So this is going to be an extra $50 fee, because why are the pillows being used? Why is there a crusty, musty stain right on my bed? I clearly left rules for this bed to not be used. I'm not happy. Number two, guys, I can see monster cans right here. Number one, I left these for the guests to have, well, to not have really, that was there for display. And this tells me that they are low energy bitches. They don't have the energy to stay in my Airbnb. And they should fuck off. Thirdly, guys, I left some snacks. I left some snacks because I was trying to be a good host, okay? They've paid $8,000 to stay for 2 days. Reasonable. I'm a good host, okay? I left some snacks. They ate it. They didn't even think about the next guest. They ate the snacks that I left, and that tells me they're fat bitches, and I don't tolerate that. I've gone ahead and sent a $500 fat bitch fee that they will have to pay because I left rules in my Airbnb. I had signs, okay? Do not eat here. Do not use the bed. Don't drink the monsters. And they just ignored that. So they can cover that bill. Now, guys, if you didn't know, Airbnb hosts, and I'm going to include them because I fucking hate them, landlords, Airbnb hosts are the devil. If you go to hell, you will go down there and there will be an Airbnb host waiting for you. There will be a landlord with a tenancy agreement waiting for you to sign. And if I got sent to hell, that's what the reality of it would be for me. They're waiting for me. They've got the tenancy agreement, they've got the rules, and they've got the fees that they want to add on. Listen, I will be upfront and honest. I'm having to stay in Airbnbs, but the host I got right now, not a bad host, doesn't take the piss out of me, but majority of Airbnb hosts are actual, excuse my language, cunt. They are worse than Michaela. Michaela, if you become a landlord, you're Satan himself. If you didn't know, Airbnb are ruining the housing market. They are making it skyrocket so that people like me and you can stay homeless forever and they can milk us dry. But I've gone ahead and I've found some videos that are very questionable. I found some hosts that are the devil reincarnated. We're going to react together. We're going to get triggered together. Because if you watch this channel, you know one thing, guess what? We hate together. We are the hating squad. We don't like anyone. So guess what? Get some food, get some drink, and let's get right into it.
Come with me to see how Airbnb guests left the place after a 2-night stay. Let's see. All right. So they used the blanket, which is here, and they must have also used the pizza blanket, which I'll find in a second. They didn't want the chocolate.
Now this is the thing. Airbnb hosts could be in the middle of winter, the middle of autumn. They'll see a leaf on the floor and be like, oh, I found a leaf on the floor. They used that leaf. $50. I'm going to have to get a professional in to clean that. I'm going to have to get a professional to reconstruct the whole building. The walls are falling apart from this leaf. 1 star. Do these hosts expect you to freeze? Like, should I have sat there and frozen to death? Should you have walked into the building and I'm in an icicle block and I'm frozen like this and you have to get the hairdryer on me to defrost me so I can check out?
Which that happens sometimes. Okay, so overall, looks good here. Can't really complain. Let's check the kitchen. Okay, so not too bad, not too bad.
Girl, be for real. Be for real. You're happy they didn't use the chocolates because guess what? You don't have to move them. They're for the next guest.
Looks like they didn't use the coffee. Oh, they did. Okay, they opened it. All right. And then let's check the trash. They didn't take the trash out, which...
I hate how all these Airbnb hosts keep like, they'll walk in, it's pristine. It's cleaner than I've ever cleaned in my life. And they'll be like, not too bad. It's all right. What do you fucking mean it's all right? It's pristine. It's 5 star. Clock it.
I don't require the guests to, because I just use it when I'm cleaning. All the waters are gone. They were thirsty. Okay. Some toilet paper still here. Let's check the dishwasher. No dishes. Let's check the oven because one time...
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, right? If I was that guest and she just called me thirsty, bitch, I'm coming for you. Hang on. How dare you go onto the internet and call me thirsty for having some water? What was it there for decoration? Was I not meant to have any water? What was it there for? Was it for the birds and bees outside? Last time I checked, it was for me. Am I meant to leave it there and just be like, I'm so thirsty? That's what I can't stand about Airbnb hosts, right? They will provide stuff and then they'll get sad when you use it. Because I'm a realist, guys. I'm the sort of person, like, imagine I go into a hotel, Airbnb, and you know, and they've got like that coffee stuff and the tea stuff and like the sugars and stuff. I nab it all. Even if I don't use it, it's coming in the bag with me. And the thing is, what's even funnier, if I know deep down in my soul, I'm never gonna use that shit. It's still in the bag 30 seconds later. Oh, they got herbal tea with almond, cinnamon, orange, pistachio nut. That's disgusting. Get in my bag. I'm never going to use that shit, but you're coming with me. I paid for it.
I don't really think about checking the oven for some reason. I don't know why. But I remember one of the first guests, I just ended up opening the oven just because to see if they used it. Was a mess. There was literally chicken wings hanging out in the oven. I was like, maybe I should start checking the oven each time the guests leave. Okay. Left some trash in the trash can. And hopefully they didn't leave any items in the closet. Okay, all good. I'm always scared to check the bathroom. Dun, dun. They left some soap. Okay. I have a question for you. I literally leave 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Sorry guys, I just imagine she's like, oh, I'm always scared to check the bathroom in case there's a massive shit. In case there's a floater.
In here for a 2-night stay, and which I personally think is more than enough. Toilet paper is always gone. 2 full rolls of toilet paper, 2-night stay, 2 people. Let me know what you think about that. All right, looks good. Let's go to the next one. Oh, let's stop here. Looks like they used some of the towels. Let's go in here. My favorite room. All good.
Girl, I'm gonna let you know what I think about that. I'm gonna dedicate whole 5 minutes to you right now. I'm gonna get a bit disgusting now. If you're not ready for that, turn off the video. That would last me 2 hours. 2 hours. I'm gonna get disgusting. There's 7 days in a week. 5 days out of that, I have the mega poos. I have the mega shits. We're gonna call it the mega shits. Dr. Shit right here now. It's not Dr. Pom Pom, it's Dr. Shit. I have the mega shits 5 days a week, okay? Number 2, when I use that toilet, I scrape until my bum hurts. I scrape until my bum is begging for mercy. My bum is like, please, don't do this to us anymore. Please, we won't shit anymore, I promise. And then I'm like, okay, I've wiped enough. If you're going to restrict me on toilet paper, that's just going to make me shit more. I get anxious shits, okay? I'm the sort of person, right, that if there's not a toilet nearby, like imagine I'm going out with my friends, imaginary friends, because I don't have any. I'm going out with my imaginary friends and I know there's not going to be a toilet nearby. Automatically my belly's rumbling and I'm like, oh fuck. You know when you feel that rumble? That's me. I will be out with the imaginary friends and I'm like, oh fuck, it's rumbling. And then that's it, the whole day's ruined. I'm planning my route, I'm planning where I can go. I'm thinking I'm wearing leggings at least, so then if I shit myself, it's covered. So don't restrict me on toilet roll because that's just gonna make it worse. Number 3, however many numbers we are, because I'm triggered, how are you going to tell me how many sheets I have to use for my big ass? Listen, I don't claim to be big booty Jane. But I got some booty. Okay? And when I'm wiping, I can't believe I've just spent 5 minutes talking about wiping. If I'm wiping, it's like this, like, so don't tell me how much I've got to use. Another story, I'm staying with my man sometimes and he fucks up that toilet. He fucks up that toilet, guys. So I don't want to have to be pooing, shitting, and worrying about whether he has toilet roll for when he fucks it up. Because we're the sort of couple that I'll fuck it up, he'll fuck it up, and we're having to switch because we both ate the same shit from last night. Don't tell me 2 rolls is enough. And I hate a judgmental bitch. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Because there's nothing worse. I can't believe I've just got this triggered over toilet roll. There is nothing worse than having to find the housekeeper, because that's been me plenty of times where I'm like, we don't need you to clean the room, but could I have some more toilet roll? And then I'm like, she must be thinking I'm some fat, pooey bitch, like I'm full of shit. I don't want to feel like that. And are you going to expose me on TikTok and say that I need more toilet roll? Out of order.
All right, first look, what do we think?
They use some of the towels. Bitch, I'm going to wash my ass after that monster shit. Wait, hold up. You gave me 2 rolls of toilet roll. I've used 1 for the toilet whilst I've had that mega shit. Now I need to wash my ass. And you expect me to not use a towel? I have to wash it. You didn't give me enough toilet roll. Actually, you know what? Point for use is get some wet wipes as well. Then I won't have to use them towels. Why are you not washing the towels anyway? They should be washed anyway. I don't care if you think the person has used them. Wash them.
Definitely could be more tidy. Here's the pizza blanket. I didn't check the nightstands in the other room, but definitely gonna do that. Let's see if they left anything here. Nothing. Pillows on the floor. Okay. Trash in the trash can. Yeah, man.
I don't understand what these people want. You know them like home renovation shows where it's like Home in the Sun, or like, I don't know, like where they like change your whole home in 24 hours. You expect these people to do that? You expect someone to come stay for 2 days or something. You come back and like the whole house has been like renovated and it's got like new walls, new cabinets, new beds. You like it could be more clean. How? How do you want me to make it more clean? You want me to do a deep clean? You want to get my hands and knees and proper like fucking go for it? And then guess what? I still have to pay that cleaning fee. Go fuck yourself. How about you shouldn't be in the hospitality business? How about you should go be in HR? That'd probably suit you better.
I'm probably gonna have to get someone to do the bathrooms. I ain't doing this, bruh. All right, how are we rating these guests? Do have a washer and dryer, and usually is not used for the short stays. Okay, so here's the game plan. I'm going to clean everywhere except the bathrooms, and then get someone to clean the bathrooms. I'll do the laundry, and then we'll see how far I get today. I'm just not in the cleaning mood. I'm really not. I still have to finish up work. Not doing those bathrooms. Okay, what are we rating the guests? I'm usually nervous to leave a review first because I feel like that's going to remind them to leave me a review because they'll want to see their review. And then I'm like, well, what if they didn't really like the place and they get a 4-star review? So I might just wait to leave them a review and then maybe they'll forget about it. Literally with my fiance, I tell him like, leave the guest a review so they can leave you a review. For the last guest that stayed at his place, he left them a review pretty much right after they left. And then yesterday they left a review, 4 stars. That's literally my worst fear. Right now, all 5 stars. They said everything was good. Literally, the main thing they complained about was the doors were hard to get open with a...
I have so many things to say about this, guys. Number 1, why are you in hospitality if you can't be asked to clean a bathroom? What do you mean you're gonna have to get someone to clean the bathroom when there's probably just like a couple of little like marks on the toilet? There's nothing wrong with that bathroom. There's nothing wrong with that bathroom. She ain't fucked it up. Number 2, I hate when these Airbnb hosts have to be like, oh, I'm going to have to get the professional in now. That's going to cost me so much for this stain. There ain't no stain there. And they always offer a place that's got stains. They ain't even got the proper utensils. You have to go buy it yourself. The cheeky fucking bastards. And number 3, what do you mean you don't want to leave a review until she leaves a review? Because she'll tell you why, guys. She wants them to leave a review. 5-star place was like how it was described. Then she can hit them with smelly bastards, you left it stinking as shit, and it won't affect her rating. That's some scammer shit. These people should not be renting Airbnbs. This is a full-time job. If you don't want people using your house, stop renting it out. Stop. I hate it. You can't go be in hospitality. And I hate that they're exposing these customers. This should be private. Who's this content for, man? And you know what? Stop filming and you probably would have cleaned it up. And all you gotta do is clean a little bit of the toilet. I don't like non-humble people like that. If I have to clean a toilet, guess what? I've had to clean some stains that, man, I didn't know could exist. And me, you go. And especially living with men, no offense to the men, I'm sorry. But some of the stains that come out of them, questionable, but we fucking do it and we don't complain, sister. Come on, and you're probably making a fortune. Shut the fuck up.
I already know that I'm not going to be leaving them a 5-star review, so I don't have high hope. Living room looks good. The reason I know I'm not going to be leaving them a 5-star review is because our neighbors texted us this morning saying that these guests were driving around the neighborhood really loud and like racing in their cars and stuff, and it was disrupting the neighborhood. And number 2, they were smoking outside, not cigarettes, if you're catching my drift. He said it was so strong that he couldn't let his son go outside. And these neighbors are super chill. If he says it's bad, I trust that it's bad. So far, it's actually looking cleaner than
How about your neighbor is a little grass? How about where I'm from? What's he say? Snitches get stitches. You know what I fucking hate so much is when there'll be an Airbnb host and then they have neighbours with binoculars spying on everything you do. And then they take everything this neighbour says as fucking like God's word. How about fuck that neighbour? How about he's a little nonce? How about that neighbour is a little bitch? He is a snaky, snitchy little bitch. And he ain't lived a day in his life. Because why is he spying on me? Why has he got like the binoculars? She's smoking. Hang on. Number 2, prove it was me, bitch. Prove it was me. Prove it was me smoking. AI that shit at this point. Prove it. Prove it was me, brother.
I was anticipating. Office looks good. Found this under one of the beds upstairs. I hear a dripping noise and I'm not sure where it's coming from. There were 8 guests, so I was also expecting it to be pretty messy just because of that. And they had no reviews, but they actually left it like in pretty good shape. I don't know where that dripping noise is coming from. So even though they left it in good shape, just because of the text from the neighbor and them breaking our house rule of no smoke.
Listen, you shouldn't be taking, as an Airbnb host, you should not be taking neighbours' word over the fact of what you've seen with your own eyes. Because what you've seen with your own eyes is completely different. You've seen them smoking outside. Hang on, hold up. Side mark. If they've smoking, no smoking, that tends to apply to inside the property. If I smoke outside, guess what? That's none of your concern. You didn't own that bit of air that come across that time. So you and your neighbour can go fuck themselves. And if you're going to have the neighbour spy on me, girl, I'm going to report that. Neighbour spies. You want to do a fart outside, he'll say, they farted outside. That neighbour needs to genuinely fuck off. I hate people like that. Go live your life. Why are you so focused on what I'm doing? If I want to smoke outside and I'm not smoking inside your property, why do you care? Why do you care?
This is the worst condition a guest has left my Airbnb in a while. When I pulled up and there was trash in the driveway, I kind of already had a feeling how this was gonna go. But I walked in and I was like, all right, it's a little messy, but not that bad. There was just a lot of debris on the floor and the surfaces were kind of gross and sticky.
Oh my God, guys. She said there's a little debris on the floor. You'd expect there's bricks, rocks, sand. There's all sorts on the floor. I can't see shit on that floor. They pay a cleaning fee. You are meant to clean it anyways. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Which is whatever. I don't necessarily expect guests to clean that. But this is where I start to draw the line. This stovetop.
Yikes. I was genuinely worried that this had serious damage to it, but luckily I got most of it out. And then I was like, oh nice, they started the dishwasher. I appreciate that. But it looks like they started it with a bunch of pasta still in the bowls, which I later found out ended up clogging the dishwasher and I had to clean out a bunch of pasta from it. So anyway, I'm hand washing some of the dishes because they're all gross and I ended up having to throw out this pan that was ruined. While I was doing those dishes, I noticed, the sink's not draining. Like, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? Oh, it's more pasta clogging up the sink. Cool, let me just scoop that out. Like, that's not cool, okay? The rest of the house was a little gross and I did have to throw out some sheets. I'll spare you why, but I'm gonna have to make a part 2 for this and what rating I gave them on Airbnb.
I love that these Airbnb hosts don't like to discuss a lot of how much profit they made because they're rinsing the fuck out of it. And the thing is, guys, I've stayed in a lot of Airbnbs because I've had no choice, not because I want to, okay? I stayed in an Airbnb where the host described it as a private enclosed garden, okay? So I'm thinking, oh, it's private and enclosed. I walk out in like, you know, pajama shorts, pajama top, and I get out there and there's an old man in the bottom. I say old man, a creepy fucking man, okay? And he's taking videos like this, right? Video him. And I'm like, what the fuck? I call my man. My man comes over, confronts him, and he's like, oh, I was taking pictures of my shed. And I obviously said to my man at the time, why was he taking like videos my direction then like this? And then when I got into it with the host of the Airbnb, she was like, oh, it's a shared garden. I'm like, but it's not a shared garden, it's enclosed. And I ended up getting like some money back because what the fuck? And then she had to go put it in like the little description. And the thing is, these Airbnb hosts are number 1, lazy, number 2, cons, number 3, scammers, number 4, greedy, and number 5, the devil. So I genuinely don't believe a word they say, and I give no fuck.
I just had Airbnb guests in my Airbnb for the past 9 nights. Always makes me a little bit nervous, and it was a group of men. They always leave the house.
I'm sorry, but she's like, it was a group of men. Oh my God, what can I find? I'm gonna find a wank biscuit in the corner. There's gonna be a biscuit with cum on it.
A little bit dirtier than a normal family guest would. So let's see how things are looking. I'm not feeling super hopeful. Starting off strong. Water bottles and tortillas on the table and a roll of toilet paper.
Girl, me and you are built different because I'd see that as a snack. They left you a snack for dinner, some tortillas, some water. Sounds like a good lunch. Be grateful.
Very random. Sweatshirt left. This is actually maybe the worst I've seen it. We've got a full sink of dishes, a loofah on the counter. That's actually disgusting. Water bottles on every corner of the house. And there's the fridge. Did not take the trash out. Let's go check the upstairs. Also, all of the lights are left on, which is not that big of a deal, but another water bottle. The bedrooms are trashed. What in the world is this? Also, entire bag of laundry, and then another bag of laundry. What the hell? An air mattress. I don't even want to know what that is. Okay, they left all of their clothes. I'm genuinely so confused right now. Like, they told me that they checked out at 5 a.m. I'm like,
I just want to say one thing. I have worked as a cleaner for hotels, and if I was to see this shit, it's like celebration time. It's like, whoa, we fucking made it. Because that's clean as fuck. And some of the things that I've seen as a hotel cleaner, questionable. That should be on like CSI Watch. That should be on forensic, like, you know that forensic show? Yeah, that should be on that, and I should be getting interviewed by them. because it's scary. That's really good. And I don't understand why it's trash just because there's a couple of bits and bobs. Like, it's just a couple of things that you could pick up and clean on the way that you're doing it. If you spent less time talking to the camera, it'd be clean by now. Okay, it's questionable, they left clothes, but it's not trash.
Do I need to make sure that there's nobody in the house? This is terrible. This is actually so bad. I've seen some weird stuff with Airbnb. My house has never been this trashed before. Now we have to go to the basement for the third bedroom. It has a bad smell. Honestly, the basement is the best of it, but also it's gross. This is going to be the most work that I have ever had to do to clean Airbnb.
I also hate when they'll walk in and be like, oh, this room smells of shit. For all I know, that's your breath. For all I know, that's your pussy, okay? Don't blame that on me. For all I know, that's coming from you, because you can smell it and I couldn't. I've just realised, guys, when she was like, I don't want to know what that is. That's cologne. She'd been making that, that's the mega dildo. You thought you recognised it, huh? That is cologne, sister. It's cologne. This is the thing, Airbnb's been wondering why they're losing business, because your hosts are trash. I'm meant to go into an apartment, I'm meant to freeze, starve, die, not exist, become a plant, and photosynthesis for some food.
We just got home from vacation.
Let's go see how our Airbnb guests left our house while we were gone.
Let's go. This was a 1 guest, 2 night stay, and they were in town for work. Let's go check out the inside.
All right.
Well,
So,
it looks like they
we got-
definitely used the space.
We got a comforter on.
I don't know why these hosts mention that they definitely use the space. No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
The couch here and the pillows have been messed with. The remote for the ceiling fan was on the couch, but the TV remote is missing.
Oh no, the lamp broke too.
They broke our lamp
What's this go to?
and held the couch together. All right, we'll see if this can just be easily.
Okay, I did find the remote over here under some of the cushions, so
Good.
that's good.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just pop this back on because it does look pretty gnarly.
Definitely played the piano because the benches moved,
Good, good. That's what it's here for.
and all this stuff is moved. I don't know why.
Do these people get like a ruler and they're like, this is the measurement, and now if it's moved 1 centimetre, it's been touched and it's been moved? Because how the fuck do they know this shit? Why the fuck do they care?
We haven't left our last Airbnb guest a review because we want to hear what you guys have to say about the rules that they broke.
All right, we teased this in our last video. Everybody said they wanted to see a part 2, but we want to preface with this because we don't want to make a big deal out of something that's not a big deal, but it's very clearly stated in our rules. So come on, just for reference, this is what our patio looked like when these guests checked in, and this is what it looks like now. Listen, we know it's like, oh my gosh, they moved the couch, right? It says in our rules, do not move furniture without host approval. The couch was all the way right here, and it was set up differently. They moved it, they moved the rug, and they rearranged the couch, and they moved the grill. You can see where the grill was before, where the propane tank was sitting. What were they doing? Were they sitting in the hot tub flipping burgers? Like, what?
Another big thing is if they moved all this furniture and they happen to like break something, or like I haven't like inspected the whole thing, so I don't know if anything got damaged while they were moving it or scooting it, because you know not everybody's going to take great care of your furniture, especially outdoor furniture. So I'm just like, they could have easily broken something. They didn't text us, they didn't reach out, they didn't say, hey, we're moving the furniture because of XYZ. None of that. The hose was also like kinked when we first got over here, so they could have easily like taken the whole thing and like just damaged it. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Now that I have a little standing room where our couch used to be, let us know what you think. Is this something that we should mention in their review? I'm not like upset about it. It's not a huge deal. The only issue is that rules were broken. It's not like, oh my gosh, we have to move the couch back. It is what it is. It'll take us 3 minutes. We'll put it back. But should we say something in the review because they moved our couch and it was against the rules?
We also could easily just message.
Easily broken something. It's a fucking sofa. It's a sofa and a barbecue, man. We're not moving the fucking... We're moving the pyramids. Ah.
Is there a cap on how many rules can be displayed at Airbnbs?
Antique and fragile. Please do not attempt to open or pull on knobs. Didn't know I booked a museum. Didn't know I booked the museum.
Antique and fragile. Please do not attempt to open or pull on knobs. Decorative piece only. Do not touch or move for any reason. I am 10,000 years old and will...
If you are 10,000 years old, why the fuck are you by me? Why are you not in the museum? Why are you by me? Why are you being rented to me? Why?
break if you look at me the wrong way. Got it. Over here. Absolutely no jumping on beds. Any breakage of beds will...
What if I want to get clarted? What if I want to get that good clarted like... What if I want to get that? Don't tell me I can't get that.
will be immediately passed to renters. Understood? These shelves, owner's use only. Microwave is automatic. Do not pull, open, or push to close. Please do not clean marble countertops or appliances with any abrasives. Please only use soap and water spray bottle provided below sink. On departure, please leave all furniture and bedding in respective rooms.
They would hate me because when it comes to a microwave, I'm DJing that shit. Open, 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 open. Just before it hits that 1 second, so that beat don't go off. I'll do anything so that beat don't go off.
Says where originally found. This was our grandmother's table. Please be kind to it and use a placemat.
Fuck your grandmother. Was your grandmother the Queen of England? Then I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put my scrambled egg and bacon on that shit. Can't you just tell that some boomers have come across Airbnb and they're like, fuck it. I heard that's where the money is. I heard that's where the young generation is making their money. Let's put ourselves an Airbnb, Gerald. What do you think? Should we put Tuttle on Airbnb and we'll make a fortune, Gerald? Because what the fuck? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I can make you laugh. I hope it make you feel less depressed. And I hope you will share, like, and subscribe. And guess what? I will see you for the next one. Peace.